everyone, thanks so much for stopping by at the Peppered Peach. Today we're going to be making potato salad from Magnolia Cookbook Volume Number 2. Now I have not made this potato salad yet. I have my own favorite, which is my mom's, which I try to replicate. Is not as good, but we'll go with it. So I'm excited to try her version because she has mustard in here, she has eggs, and I'm all for it. So we have everything right here. We're first going to start by boiling our potatoes and boiling our eggs, and then we'll just combine all of our ingredients. So who's ready for some summer potato salad? I know I am. Okay, so we have 6 eggs. This is some cold water. I just turned the stove on. We're going to let these boil. And once they're done, we'll take them out, let them cool, we'll peel them and chop them up. I also have our pot going to warm this up. We're going to put some salt in here, just a little. And once this is boiling, we'll throw in our potatoes for about 15 minutes. So she does not have us peel these at all. So I love that. It's also a good first start for me. So I'm all game. And we got our eggs going. Once this is all finished, it's all about combining. All right, our water is boiling. I'm gonna drop in our potatoes and we'll set the alarm for 15 minutes. And come back then. Our eggs aren't boiling yet, but they'll be, probably around the same time they'll be finished. All right, see you in 15. All right, our eggs are done. There's been boiling for about 10 minutes, so I'm gonna take them out and put them in this cold water, and we'll let them cool for a little bit, and then we'll peel them and cut them in chunks. All right, so our eggs are ready. They are cooled. I'm gonna dump the cold water and I am gonna get cracking. So we all have fun ways of cracking our eggs. I am gonna show you mine, which is taking a spoon, cracking the side, and then going in and just, of course it's not gonna work as pretty as it usually does, but I go in and take it all out. And just like that, I have an egg that's deshelled. And I'll rinse it just to make sure that there are no shells around, and I'll set it to the side. Now I have a friend who's staring at me right now and says, this is the way you do it. So I am gonna try his way. He says he drops this on the ground, okay? And then he goes like this and rolls it. And it broke. So this is exactly why we can't trust our friend, right?
You did it too hard.
The excuses are coming in now. I don't think I did that too hard, but you know what? That's okay. I will try it one more time with a lighter touch.
I call sabotage.
But at least this side's done. All right, let me throw this under. All right, look at this mess he made me do here. Now look at it all separated. Look what happened. Unbelievable. All right, I am gonna try it one more time, but without maybe being too hard. If that's his reasoning, let's see what happens. But I wanna make sure no eggshells are in my way. Because the last thing you wanna taste is a crunch. All right, I'm gonna drop it. And I'm gonna go like this. Now, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, friend. But you know what? The spoon never lets me down. Ever. Look how easy that is. So much easier. All right. Sorry, friend. Can't trust you. I'm just kidding. 99% of the time, he's right. I'm gonna have to have him come on so he can show you how he does it. But I'm gonna stick to Abby way. So easy. Here comes Penny. She's ready for anything that drops. All right, eggs are done. Whoops, we have a little eggshell. There we go. All right. Now we just need our potatoes to be finished, which needs another 2 minutes, and then we'll get to chopping. All right, it's time to take our potatoes off the stove. They're ready to go. We're gonna drain them and let them cool. So let's do it. Of course, Bauer's right here. He has to be part of the action. Right. Okay, I'm gonna let them cool for a little bit. We'll get chopping and combine everything that you see here. All right, so our potatoes are done, our eggs are done. We have some scallions here. Now let's get to chopping. So we'll start with the eggs. Just some chunks here. Just cutting it randomly. I'm gonna throw this into our bowl. I'm just glad that this potato salad does not have bacon in it. Okay, the eggs are chopped. Give me one last little chop here. And we'll throw this into our bowl. Well, I'm using the pot. All right, before I cut the onions and before I cut the potatoes, let me just rinse off the knife and the cutting board. Be right back. Okay, clean a cutting board. Let's get to cutting our potatoes. I do like when the skins are still on here. It's personal preference. It's not for everyone, but I do like it. All right, potatoes done. Now this recipe does call for celery, but someone in this household always doesn't like celery. So I doubled the amount of scallions for that crunch. I thought about putting a leek in, but I thought that would have been a little weird. So we're sticking with scallions as our crunch. All right. Scallions are in. Now for our mayonnaise mixture, we are going to take our mayonnaise, which I think she calls for 1 1/4 cups, which is right here. We are going to mix that together with our mustard. Okay. And with our apple cider vinegar. With our garlic powder. And I just need to grab some salt and then we can combine. So let me first just combine this. It smells like it, honestly, it smells like a deviled egg, which I do love deviled eggs. So I'm all about that. So let's see, salt and pepper. Okay. Okay. Let me grab some salt and pepper. She calls for how much? Let's say actually, but she says add salt and pepper. So a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Stir it up. All right, that's done. Now we're gonna combine. So first, let me get a better spoon. Hold. Okay, let me stir this together first. Our egg and our potatoes and our scallions looks yum. Now let's add in our dressing. I was wrong about the potato and egg ratio, if anyone's concerned. All right, and now we're gonna add in our sauce, our mayonnaise mixture, I should say. It's not a sauce. Get it right, Abby. And now we'll stir this together. It smells very good. It really does smell like deviled eggs, and I'm here for it. Okay, all combined. Looks yum, right? Yes. All right, next step is we gotta refrigerate this for 2 hours to let it cool. So, see you in 2 hours to check this out. I'm excited because it smells yummy. All right, it's been a couple hours since we've left this in the fridge. Let's check it out. Yes, I'm using a spoon. Please don't judge me. Okay. Loving the flavors. A little sprinkle of paprika is what called for the last step before we served it. That makes a difference. I love the mustard and I taste that vinegar. It is super yummy. Not as good as Mom's, but this is a close second. This is really, really good. Super easy to make. I might have to pull this out one day because I can't get my mom's recipe down, but I can certainly follow these instructions and get it done right. Super good, love it. Will be a repeat this summer. So if you make it at home, let me know what you think. I'd love to know how you make your potato salad at home, see what we can do. And if you like yours that much, I'm happy to try it on the show. So thanks so much for coming by and watching the Peppered Peach Day. I'll catch you next time. We're gonna be checking out Magnolia cookbooks. No, what is my problem? Okay. What did I do wrong? I love my mom's potato salad. I love my mother-in-law's potato salad. No, I'm gonna stop. I don't like any. I was not dragging. I was dragging a little bit. Because